Hello and welcome to another gear review. I'm Chris with Bradley Brothers Bushcraft, and this is the Hikenture Ultralight Sleeping Pad. Today, we will be doing a full review of this product's features, as well as a detailed demonstration and comparison to other similar and not so similar products. Let's get to it. Alright, there she is, the Hikenture Ultralight sleeping pad. Comes just how you see here out of the box from Amazon for $40.99. In the package here, measures about 10 inches by 2.5, figure more or less. So when inflated, the sleeping pad measures 73 inches by 22 inches. And you're getting 2 inches of loft. There we go. Hikenture, live excited, or whatever their slogan is. You get your two clear adhesive patches, of course. Looks like a sticker to me. I don't see why it shouldn't work. That being said, the Hikenture sleeping pad, this one in particular, the $40 model, is made with 40D ripstop nylon. I had no idea what that meant, so I looked it up. So the higher the D rating, the thicker the fabric. So this is 40D. Generally, that's a standard weight product. Your ultralight products are gonna be from 10 to 20D, or so says Google. Microfiber, for example, will be less than 1D rating. And then for reference, human hair is around rated a 20D. So this is a 40D pad. The fibers are presumably twice as thick as human hairs. Make of that what you will. All right, so like I said, it measures around 73 by 22 by 2 inches. It weighs, it's listed as weighing 430 grams. The whole thing in the package, just like this, with everything you see here, on my scale came out to 400 grams, or just over 14 ounces, which is an ounce less than advertised. This Hikenture sleeping pad has a recommended 200-pound weight capacity. So this product is listed as being a 3-season sleeping pad. It does not have an R rating listed. From my experience, you stay plenty warm and plenty comfortable through the night in the right situation. Let's unravel it a bit here. Another feature of this sleeping pad is, of course, the interconnected cell sort of pocket design here. This one in particular has both helix-shaped as well as sort of cylindrically shaped cells. This is touting the double valve air release system. So you pull up just this one here to blow it up, and then to release it, you pull it all the way out, and you can release the air very quickly there. Right there like that. Super easy, super simple. When we're out there, it definitely doesn't take too much to blow up. And obviously, as you can see, when you're laying on that thing and you pop the double valve, it deflates quite quickly. We'll be able to see that later. All right, we've got this all looking good here. We talked about the features a little bit. Let's go see them in action. So here we are, guys, with the Hikenture Ultralight sleeping pad. Let's cut right to it, blow it up, try it out. Woo! There she goes. What I usually like to do is stuff it right into my sleeping bag. Seems to work really well, but I'll just do it out on the hardwood for you here today, guys. Okay. Boom, we're gonna open the first flap of the double valve and see how long it takes to get her going. All right, guys, figure 9 breaths, 10 to cap her off. I'm a young man with a average Lung capacity, you do the math. So, you can see here, guys, that it has not only the helix design on the inside, but it has the cylindrical cell structure on the outside here. Let's see if that, if we think that that will aid in maybe sort of making it feel, making us feel cradled. Let's give her one more puff. Oh, that feels nice. There we go. Make sure you top her off, guys. That is so much significantly better. All right. So before we lay on this, let's get a little baseline here. I think what we're gonna do, I'll set this right up here. I'm gonna shove her out of the way first. I'm gonna lay on the hardwood for a minute, get a baseline, and then we'll really try her out. Okay. Okay. I can now feel the pressure points on the back of my head, on my lower back. Let's go on our side. Oh, and here's where the problems with sleeping on hard ground are apparent. You go on your stomach, your chest. My chest is digging into the ground. Also worth noting, I can feel the cold from the ground immediately. So what do we think? Pros and cons of sleeping on the hard ground? Cons. Hard, cold, uncomfortable. Pros. It's there. It's better than a rock. And so now I know you're all wondering, what is exactly one step above sleeping on the flat ground? I know you were gonna ask me this, so don't worry, I got a little something special for you guys. This is a piece of cardboard. You might recognize this if you follow our Instagram at Bradley Bros Bushcraft. This was my very first sleeping pad. For whatever reason, I had it in my head that I was some kind of tough guy and that I didn't need to spend the money on a fancy pad when I could just grab a piece of cardboard. So you know what? Let's set this puppy up and do her some justice right now. All right, that's single wide. I could probably fit, you know what? Here, this is a secret tips. This is what I used to do back in the day. You fold that in, boom, pillow. All right, you're double wide from here to here. Let's just lay on it. Oh yeah, bud. And you know what this is? This is probably 1/2 of one step above sleeping on the ground. It is nearly indistinguishable from sleeping on the hardwood. Yep, that still works. All in all, I give it a 0 out of 1. Pretty much might as well be sleeping on the floor if you decide to bring out a standard piece of cardboard. Now mind you guys, I brought this out during the middle of the summer and I still woke up cold and uncomfortable. Not to mention, I was constantly ridiculed by my peers and my friends and my loved ones. So, we ditched this piece of trash and we went corporate. Moment you've all been waiting for. Let's get a lay down on this bad boy and see what she's all about. Okay. Alright. So first, this is a test I've seen people do. When I sit on it with just my butt, yeah, I'm hitting the floor right here. I wonder if you could double it. I wonder. Maybe if you wanted to use it as a sit pad. This is not recommended. We could do that. I was not hitting the floor just now, but let's not screw around. Oh wow. Now that is like sleeping on a cloud. Now listen, going from laying on the hardwood and then a piece of cardboard, of course this is gonna feel nice. But this feels nice, man. I'm totally off the ground. Having that helix only in the middle does kind of make me feel like it's hugging me around the outside. A little bit. I have a little bit of room to put my arms down. I'm not a tall guy or anything, so my arms aren't really an issue falling off to the side. Yeah, I guess even if I go like this, maybe I'm just touching the ground. But it's not uncomfortable. Definitely better than sleeping on the floor. Some of this. That's so much better, guys. Yes, this, I even sleeping on my side, no elbows, no hips hitting. Totally comfortable. Let's go on a boat. Not too bad overall. Definitely after sleeping on the ground, it's much better. Alright guys, so there it pretty much is. Yeah, I know from experience that it retains air really well. Holds the air all through the night. I don't feel like it deflates throughout the night. And I can tell you from experience that it does keep you warm through the night, through 3 seasons, if you bring other appropriate sleep necessities. Just as well, it claims to be slip proof. It is nylon, there's no like felt or anything. So nylon pad in a nylon sleeping bag or on the bottom of a nylon tent, it'll slip and slide a little bit. Based on this test here, yeah, I'd say it pretty much lives up to its the features on the listing, especially for 40 bucks. Sleeping pads can get really expensive these days, especially nice ones. And make no mistake, this is a budget sleeping pad, but it's not flimsy, it's sturdy, and it totally gets the job done as described. I can tell you that from experience, in my opinion. Let's deflate the bad boy. I know you all want to see me go. Jeez. Alright, and then in the morning, when you're ready to be done, you don't even have to barely wake up, just wake up, grab that. Oh. Get yourself in the face. But boom. That's it. Flatten her out. Not too difficult to roll up, of course. Pop the top back on. Boom. All right, let's get out of here. All right, folks, that's all we've got this time. If you're looking to improve your sleeping situation, but you don't want to break the bank, consider the Hikenture Ultralight sleeping pad. That's all we've got for today. I hope you found this review helpful and informative. Thanks, Hikenture. You make an awesome product at a great value. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, I am Chris with Bradley Brothers Bushcraft. See you next time.